Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Isidore. Now it's Brobby, and it's been played through. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Traore. Isidore receives it in a good position here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's worked it through. That's been cut out, well played. Long ball by the goalkeeper. So no chances falling either way for the time being. It's a searching pass. Mbappe wants to run onto this. And it's Camavinga. He'll try from distance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Isidore. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Brobby. Now it's Traore. Rudiger proves too strong. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that constant...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that is, hits a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Tries a shot! Well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid with the lead. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Isidore powering forward here. Lefebvre. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lefebvre. That's destined for the flank. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Lefebvre. This looks promising. It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Lefebvre. Decent chance! And the ball's come loose here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Strokes it back. And it's Xhaka. Lefebvre. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Now it's Lefebvre. And it's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we are back on the way. And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Traoré.
That's going in strongly.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Sunderland are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looks a good ball through. It's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 5
Tchouaméni.
serán sustituidos
Madrid
por
perhaps
el
contemplating
dorsal
their next
19,
change here.
El dorsal 8, cambio de
And Dani
jugadores.
Ceballos. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Back in business. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Granit Xhaka. Pressing high and with purpose. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Brobbey, he is onto this. Ceballos. Tchouaméni. Valverde. And Carreras. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Valverde! It's loose now and they want to get it. And he's following up! And that's in! And they've got their lead back. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12.
So changes afoot here and from both sides. So major alterations here in the defensive department.
Well, it's quite a change in tactics and approach. It's now just about trying to see...
And the shot! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Sunderland have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now he's off and running. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Lukiele. Just 5 minutes left. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Sunderland really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Brobbey.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Good ball, good take. And that's been drilled in. Ceballos. He won't be happy with that one. 4 extra minutes added on. Tchouaméni going forward. And now the breakaway. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here.
They're avoiding...
The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's following up! They've scored! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And a chance! Bellingham, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. First quarter of an hour gone. Carreras, and here's Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Taken back. And the finish! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
has ended up in no man's land.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Over to the right flank.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's been slit through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pass somewhat off target. Isidore. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. And the shot! That's another chance! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Sunderland leading now. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That'll be a throw-in. Well, that has not gone well. Isidore. Lefebvre providing an outlet on that flank. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Space for him to turn and look. Camavinga. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Camavinga. Caught offside that time. It's a pretty loose pass. Lukiele. Shifted it to the flank. He can run onto that, and it's made its way to him. Oh, he's in! And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold just eases him off the ball. Alderete. Sunderland appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lefebvre looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Mukiele. And that's a throw-in. Mukiele. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Can he stop it going out? Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, that's well spotted. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mukiele. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. And that is out of play.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 7,
Oh, well played.
el dorsal 18.
That's going up front in a hurry.
El dorsal 6.
And smartly
Serán
reclaimed.
sustituidos por
Nicely spread.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 11, el dorsal
Madrid
23,
perhaps wondering what the
el
best
dorsal
time is for their
19.
next
Cambio de
substitution.
jugadores.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Howson. Alexander-Arnold looking understandably energised after his goal. Valverde. Chouameni. What a throw in. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Brobby. Can he latch on to this? He is through here.
Sunderland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's the keeper's ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Howson. Passing is crisp and sharp. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Ceballos. Rodrigo is onto this. Sunderland needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
El dorsal
Sunderland
2.
look like
El
they've
dorsal
won it,
15.
but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left,
Habrá
including
2 minutos de
stoppages?
descuento.
Oh, he's all big chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. We are into overtime. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Eder Militao gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Now it's Traoré. Now it's Brobby. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he plays one through. Traoré. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. That's a good run down the left. Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Granit Xhaka. And it's Traoré. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's come loose!
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Nicely aimed pass. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. And here's Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Sunderland are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the...
Valverde! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's good play. Now, this could be a chance. Sunderland are looking to go forward now. Camavinga. That's a throw. Valverde. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Eder Militao. Lefebvre. He's in a great position here. Lefebvre tries a cross. That's a decent clearance. Traore. Isidore! And he's done it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
En el minuto 32, el dorsal 18.
Sunderland have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, well played, well played. Isidore. Now it's Brobby. Reinildo. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he stop it going out? Rudiger did well to stay calm there. Vinicius Junior.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Tchouameni. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lefebvre. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tchouameni. Defending was strong and firm. Looking for the run. Valverde. Camavinga.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lefebvre. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, shot a goal! It's a loose ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're underway for the second half.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look...
Oh, what has happened here? Valverde. Bellingham. Tchouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. And he is deftly away. Oh, and the shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Space for him to turn and look. Carreras. Now it's Brobbey. Camavinga.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a really well-measured ball. This looks promising. And that's been drilled in. Eder Militao gets it away. Valverde.
Madrid have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Brobbey. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 15.
Almost an hour gone.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Sunderland appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Played out towards the right wing. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Knocks it into space. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Brobbey might just make this. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Sunderland needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So
dorsal
changes
22,
afoot here, and
el
from
dorsal
both sides.
14, el dorsal 3 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el
They've
dorsal
played it
4,
short.
el dorsal 24.
Now it's Xhaka.
Cambio de jugadores.
And a chance! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's found a way past. Great vision.
He'd be disappointed with that. Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid have reached the now or never stage. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. It's their second corner of the game. Xhaka with the short one. Now it's Xhaka.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Sunderland nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Asensio.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's Vinicius Junior. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Can he get it through? Quick look, thought about cutting inside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is bounced loose now. Tries to play it through. Elects to cross. And he was alert to it. The end. Time is up. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, overconfidence and/or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Se puede ver información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's picked his way through. Backward it goes. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Tries a shot, and he's done it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
El dorsal 7.